A very warm and cheerful afternoon to one and all present here. It is our honor to welcome you all to the closing ceremony of Fuchsia Fundraiser at M.G.D, our utmost for humanity.
The current pandemic has impacted our lives to a great extent. It has changed our vision of the world and how we see things around us. With all the negative impacts it had on people, it also made us realize how uncertain life is and how situations in life change every minute.
Amidst the uncertainty of the current challenging times, our Utmost for Humanity was an initiative started by M.G.D Girls School Jaipur to raise funds for people in need and to lend a helping hand to the underprivileged. We had collaborated with the Smile Foundation and Give India Foundation for this campaign. Funds were mobilized through crowdfunding, Skillshare workshops, competitions with a pan-India approach, and through our annual in-house cultural extravaganza, Fuchsia.
It was our students' enthusiastic will to contribute to the society using their talent and skills as a catalyst to fuel this campaign. In these dire times of need, when our helping hands to the society are requisite in order to overcome the woes of the pandemic, M.G.D stepped to aid to the best of its ability. Our Utmost for Humanity, a never before virtual initiative of the school, was conceived. We believe that each benefaction can help save a life, and brick by brick, we as a community can free ourselves from the clutches of the medical disaster wrecking the country.
We are forever grateful to our founder, late Her Highness Maharani Gayatri Devi Sahiba of Jaipur. We extend a warm welcome to our President, M.G.D Girls School, Rani Vidya Devi ji, members of Board of Governors, members of M.G.D Guild, Principal M.G.D Girls School, Mrs. Archana S. Mankotia, Administrative Officer, M.G.D Girls School, Colonel S.S. Sangman, judges, resource person, panelists, Ms. Monica Moore, coordinators, teachers, and parents of students of M.G.D Girls School, Jaipur, and all those who have contributed for our campaign.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Mrs. Archana S. Mankotia, Principal M.G.D Girls School, Jaipur. We welcome you, ma'am.
Let's all live the journey of our Utmost for Humanity and have a glimpse of the various talk shows and Skillshare workshops organized by the student body.
Every day. It's like that one thank you you keep putting every single a way, and then suddenly, you know, after many years, you see a certain outcome and you feel like, oh my God, how did this happen immediately? Or did it just happen suddenly? But no, you know, it's like a course of a river. It keeps flowing and
Basically, I have been a rebellious kid, and with a fair amount of self-reflection, I could manage to do, I would say, above average. So that's how my career has looked like.
Good evening to all of you present here. So I'm Ashish Bahra, the co-founder of Jaipur Social. Jaipur Social is a community-based platform to connect like-minded people of the city. So it's a youth-centric platform, and we have an audience of around 11,000 totally of Jaipur.
For no reason at all, or else I suffer withdrawal. Nobody's coming to save me. बातों पे मैंने सजा ली है दुनिया यहाँ दिल के दरिया बारिशें
for each other, yet I imagine your hands fit better with someone who has fewer insecurities to hold on to. We etch the letter soulmate on old softened trees, and I bust out a laugh. That is my masquerade in this ball where people dance to the rhythm of my heartbeat, growing faster with each step.
Apart from your voice, your eye contact, your expressions, these things will help in organizing your speech, and then the delivery will automatically fall through. And this is something that our English teachers have been trying to teach us since the beginning of time, right?
की स्टाइल में ये डायलॉग बोल के बताएंगे। सिचुएशन है कि आपके फ्रिज में से आपकी जो फेवरेट चॉकलेट है वो निकाल के खा ली गई है, ओके? How you can improve this dialogue, improvise आप इसे कर सकते हैं, but the basic dialogue is फ्रीज में से मेरी चॉकलेट किसने निकाली?
Then there is opaque soap base and cocoa butter soap base. So each soap base demonstrates what kind of content it has. The basic ingredients are demonstrated by the name of the soap base. There are ample number of soap bases you can find in the market.
Now very common mistake is side से skewer insert किया and then you will assume कि वो हो गया, because the sides cook faster, the center cooks in the end. So always when you are checking, you have to check from the center. Check the center if it's cooked. Okay?
Suppose हमारे पास 2 घंटे की हम एक फिल्म बनाने जा रहे हैं और उसके जो शुरुआत के 30 मिनट्स हैं, वो स्टार्ट की जो 30 मिनट्स है वो इंट्रोडक्शन के लिए हम यूज करें। उसके अंदर हमें एक एक कैरेक्टर को इस्टेब्लिश करना है, हमें उसके अंदर सारी सिचुएशन इस्टेब्लिश करनी है, हर एक कैरेक्टर का बैकग्राउंड इस्टेब्लिश करना है। तो जो जितना भी इस्टेब्लिशमेंट होना है वो स्टार्ट के 30 मिनट्स में होता है।
Simon says, put your left hand up. Simon says, put your left hand up. For me, this is my left hand, so yeah. Simon says, put your right hand up. Only Rashi got it correct and Cherry ma'am got it correct, because I never told you to put your left hand down, did I? So this is the importance of communication, guys. So
This video might have ended, but our journey to help this society will always continue.
The moment of anticipation is finally over as we move to our next segment and declare the winners of our open competitions. These competitions were organized with a pan-India approach. Under our campaign, we organized a series of open competitions which commenced on 8th June. The events ranged from photography, content writing, dance, music, and art. It gives me immense pleasure to announce the results of these competitions under the guidance of our chief guest. For music, senior category, the first position goes to Soumya Jain. And the second position goes to Diya Kothari. From the junior category, the first position goes to Pragati Jangir. For dance, senior category, the first position goes to Priyanshi Dhaneta. And the second position goes to Vartika Punjabi. From the junior category, the first position goes to Tavishi Jain. And the second position goes to Navdha Sharma. For photography, senior category, the first position goes to Palak Jain. And the second position goes to Anushka Jain. From the junior category, the first position goes to Arinja Bafna. And the second position goes to Pratyush Golecha. For art, from senior category, the first position goes to Manya Khanna. And the second position goes to Suhani Mathur. From the junior category, the first position goes to Avika Jain. And the second position goes to Pratyush Golecha. For content writing, senior category, the first position goes to Anvi Mathur. And the second position goes to Sunidhi Rathod. From the junior category, the first position goes to Avika Jain. And the second position goes to Yashaswini. I congratulate all the winners, and well, that was quite a close competition.
As we proceed further, we now have a message from the student body, who has worked day and night with zest and zeal to make this event a colossal success. Our hearts were crushed to millions of pieces each time we'd hear about the horrors that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought upon the world, with the cries of unendurable suffering inflicted by COVID-19 echoing in our ears.
So we, the student body of M.G.D Girls School, felt that it is our responsibility as responsible citizens to help those in need.
And thus, with our school motto, our utmost for the highest, we initiated a fundraising drive, our utmost for humanity.
M.G.D stepped up and was ready to aid to the utmost of its abilities to overcome the woes of the pandemic.
Our fundraiser aims to aid those who are in dire need of healthcare and medical facilities because of their rising demand.
We also tend to promote education for the underprivileged children.
Fuchsia Fundraiser Drive at the date M.G.D 2021 in collaboration with the Smile India Foundation and Give India Foundation commenced on 3rd June 2021.
For our campaign, funds were mobilized through open competitions, Skillshare workshops and crowdfunding with a pan-India approach to reach as many people as possible.
The student body of M.G.D Girls School conducted a total of 15 Skillshare workshops and 7 open competitions along with specially curated talk shows.
The Skillshare workshops catered to varied fields of interest like bread baking, chocolate making, public speaking, skincare, etc.
These workshops were conducted by highly esteemed resource persons from all over the country.
The open competitions give students a platform to showcase their talent in their area of expertise, ranging from digital art to creative writing.
Through crowdfunding portals, the students got an opportunity to display their passion for community work and invest their 100% efforts in the campaign.
Funds were also generated through our annual inter-house cultural extravaganza, Fuchsia.
We have also organized Feel the Fair, an evening full of music and poetry by the skillful artists of Jaipur to spread awareness about our campaign.
This wonderful event was in collaboration with Jaipur Social, a community-based platform.
Our students were enthusiastic to contribute to the society using their talent and skills as a catalyst for this campaign.
Each small benefaction can help save a life, and we thank all our donors who contributed for our campaign.
We highly appreciate each and every contribution.
as they are the bricks in the wall of change you are trying to build.
It would have been impossible without the public support for us to have been able to execute a fundraising campaign this successfully.
Our teachers who have always stood by us and supported us, invested their hearts and soul in the campaign and never failed to guide us.
The compassion that you showed for the betterment of the society is commendable. We give you a huge round of applause.
May I now request our chief guest, Ms. Archana S. Mankotia, Principal M.G.D. Girls School, to address the gathering and announce the collected amount so far.
Good afternoon, everyone, and namaskar. I'm very, very proud of my girls who took this initiative to transform the Fuchsia inter-house competition into a fundraiser. For 9 years, we've been having inter-house competitions, but this year it was special and it was so heartwarming. The idea of charity or giving back to society or doing something for people who are not as lucky as or as fortunate as all of us, this whole idea is so beautiful and it really instills good values in each one of us. For me, the amount of money or the contribution is not so important. For me, the fact that you all wanted to do something for society, for me, the compassion that you have shown, the process and not the product is important for me. I'm sure this journey of the last 15 days where you worked towards trying to raise awareness and crowdfunding and trying to collect contributions, this entire journey must have been replete with beautiful experiences, something that will really make you a good human being, a very sensitive and empathetic person. And this is what we want in our girls. This is what the school wants the girls to imbibe. These kind of values, these philanthropic attitude towards society, and the feeling that it is our duty to do something for the society and not that you are doing somebody, you are not, it's not an obligation. It is like it is a privilege to work towards the upliftment of the poor and the needy. So I again repeat my words and say that I'm very, very proud of you girls. And I'm happy that you took this challenge, this initiative. And this is a beginning. It's not the end. This is just the beginning. And we will continue doing such things throughout and redeem ourselves and improve our own, do something for the society and try to be better human beings each and every day. So, girls, best wishes and blessings. Thank you to all the teachers and everybody else who supported this entire initiative. A big thank you to all those who contributed. I again say big or small is not important, but the fact that you wanted to contribute and you wanted to donate, you have given back something, that's the most important part of it. So we are very happy. We collaborated with Smile Foundation, and Monica, thank you so much for the support your foundation has given. My girls have really learned, and I'm very happy. I repeat myself, I'm happy about their learning. I'm happy that they reached out to you on their own and they wanted to do something. So that really overwhelms me. And this is what I feel. I will take pride in being the principal of the school and associated with girls like these. So blessings to everybody, and kudos to all of you who work towards this amazing initiative. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jerry, I think you can do the announcements about the contributions, whatever the contribution has been.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. So it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to announce that we've been able to raise an amount of about 4 lakh plus so far.
Well done, girls. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would now like to invite Mrs. Monica Moore, National Head Alliances from Smile Foundation, to address the gathering.
Thank you so much for inviting me today. It's an honor and a pleasure to be amongst such a beautiful audience. It's the best part about any activity with school is the enthusiasm that we receive from the students, from the teachers, from the principal, and especially from the parents and the grandparents also. So it's like an entire community that comes together whenever a school starts to do something which is new, exciting, and innovating. So on behalf of Smile Foundation, I would like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Like the principal ma'am also said, it's not about how big, how small. Even 100 rupees that has been contributed by a child means a lot to us. It's actually, like I keep telling the people in my organization also, a company may donate 1 crore, 100 crores, but when a child from the pocket money gives 100 rupees, it is more invaluable. It's all about the heart that goes into the thought. So it all started, this beautiful journey started with one phone call that I received from Ridhima, and then a series of phone calls with Harshita and Cherry ma'am and Sonia ma'am, and then Zoom calls, and then emailing. And we had an interaction with the principal ma'am, and then a lot of other students putting together a website. And then finally we said, okay, we'll do it for you. And then the girls said, all right, just the competitions is not enough. How can we raise more? So then we had Give India that stepped in, and we got a boy from another school to get involved. It was like a chain started to build. And then the teachers had a meeting with me separately that how do we track what's going on in Give India? And when I saw the teachers, it was like they're so well dressed to meet me. I was like, this is so amazing that just the fact that everybody's putting in an effort, the heart towards the work that is being done, that matters the most to all of us. As an NGO, our job, our duty is to serve the underprivileged. So whatever support that we get, and especially when it comes from children, it's most overwhelming. It also kind of reminds us to be as humble as possible. It also, kind of sets us to do more. Because when children start to realize that there is an underprivileged counterpart, then we also want to be that bridge. We want to be a much stronger bridge. The whole idea of Smile Foundation stepping in to do this was a civic driven change. That in the long run, there may not be any need for an NGO where people and the society start taking care of itself. So thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure being associated with all of you. And I look forward to more such exciting journeys that we can travel together. Thank you. Thanks a lot once again.
Thank you, ma'am. We are grateful beyond words to you and the Smile Foundation for helping us in our initiative. Truly, without your support, this fundraising drive would not have been successful.
May I now request our chief guest, Mrs. Archana S. Mankotia, to declare the first ever virtual Fuchsia fundraiser at M.G.D. Our utmost for humanity close.
before I do that, I think I will also say that we have still kept our portals open if anyone wishes to contribute. Officially, we may conclude today all the workshops and the competitions and the whatever we have organized. That comes to an end, but the portals are open, and anyone who still wishes to contribute can do that. So I declare Fuchsia Fundraiser M.G.D. close. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Before we conclude with our ceremony, we take this opportunity to thank our mentors, Principal Ma'am, and our teachers for their constant support, guidance, and encouragement. We are grateful to have you with us. Thank you for constantly guiding us, ma'am. You have been the heart and soul of this fundraising drive. You have put more efforts than all of us ever could. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now I invite Mugdha Parikh to propose the vote of thanks.
Greetings, everyone. On this note, we conclude a remarkable and memorable campaign. On behalf of Maharani Gayatri Devi Girls School, I am delighted to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mrs. Archana S. Mankotia, Principal, M.G.D. Girls School, for sparing time out of her busy schedule and showering us with her pearls of wisdom and knowledge. We are truly humbled by your presence, ma'am. We would also like to thank the Smile Foundation and Give India Foundation for collaborating with us. Without your cooperation, this drive would not have been a grand success. Special thanks to Jaipur Social, all the artists, resource persons, and judges for their presence and time. This 25-day long campaign would have remained incomplete without your contribution. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our chairperson, Rani Vidya Devi ji, Jane Jija, Nirmala Jija, and all our patrons, M.G.D. Girls Guild, Madam Principal, Mrs. Archana S. Mankotia, our Administrative Officer, Colonel S. Tangwan, all coordinators and teachers for always guiding and supporting us. Your guidance and motivation kept us going throughout. I would also like to thank the Fuchsia Fundraiser Committee, crowdfunding volunteers, and all the students who contributed and put in their 100% efforts for the success of the campaign. Furthermore, we are very grateful to all the parents who generously supported and cooperated in the campaign. We are also thankful to all the people who contributed and donated wholeheartedly. My special thanks to the audience for joining in and showing their support throughout the drive. Last but never the least, we thank our school for giving us this absolutely illuminating opportunity, the Fuchsia Fundraiser campaign, through which we all could contribute our utmost towards the society. Everyone's support, contribution, and efforts have made this initiative a successful campaign. I would request you all to continue contributing towards humanity by donating, as our portals are still open. Let us all aim to maximize our contributions to achieve our utmost for humanity. Thank you.
I now request the audience to turn their video camera on and flash a smile for a group photograph.
We request everyone to adjust their cameras and come to attention for our school song.
of M.G.D. Shout till the rafters ring. Stand and shout and show once again. Let every M.G.D. and sing. Then sing of all the happy hours. Sing of the carefree days. Sing of all who may be absent, yet linger in our hearts always. Of the trees, of the lawns, of the pool in its glorious loveliness, of our staff, of our head, of our highness who started the school for us, of the kings, of the charms, of the council that upholds the rights for us, of the red, of the blue, of the green and the orange always. Oh, come, let's sing of M.G.D. Shout till the rafters ring. Stand and shout and show once again. Let every M.G.D. and sing. Then sing of all the happy hours. Sing of the carefree days. Sing of all who may be absent, yet linger in our hearts always.
It is rightly said that the teamwork makes the dream work. With this keeping in mind, the student body of batch 2021-22 has effectively worked together to make this fundraiser an immense success. Now, I would like to present a video exhibiting the brains behind this event.
Last night, all I think about is you. Don't stop, baby, you can walk too. Don't want, baby, think about you. You know that I'm never gonna lose.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of. When you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. He waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. faking me out. Can't make you happy or now.
We hope everyone is staying indoors and keeping healthy. We remind everyone that our portals are still open for donation. We thank you for your support and look forward to your contribution. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. We remind everyone